In the previous video, I discussed the male reproductive system of human beings. Now, the structure of sperm, I will discuss. Yeah, so this is the sperm structure. At the top, you can see the acrosome just above the head. This is the head. Then at the center, you can see the nucleus. And this is the neck portion, and this is the middle piece, and this is the tail. Okay, and here at the center, you can see the mitochondria, which gives energy. Okay, now let us see the function of each and every part of this sperm. Okay, and first acrosome present above the head. This is present above the head, helps in penetrating the male nucleus in the ovum. This is the male nucleus, and it will be penetrated with the help of acrosome into the ovum. The next one is mitochondria. This is the second part is mitochondria, situated in the middle piece, just below the neck. Okay, present in the middle piece. It supplies, one second. It supplies energy for the movement of the sperm. Here, this is the nucleus, and this should be penetrated into the ovum. So, for that the energy is given by this mitochondria. Okay, and it is present in the middle piece, just below the neck. The next one is the tail, and this propels the root of the sperm. Okay, then guides. Okay, then next one is semen. What is semen? Next part. Actually, this is fluids of seminal vesicles, prostate gland, and corpus gland. This fluid is called as seminal plasma, and this seminal plasma along with the sperm is called as semen. Okay, the next one is ovaries, and here this is female reproductive system. So with this the male reproductive system is over. Then I explain you the female reproductive system of human beings. Okay, now let us see this female reproductive system. Before first I will discuss the parts, then I will show you the diagram. First, a pair of ovaries, a pair of fallopian tubes, uterus, vagina, the functions and functional mammary glands. Okay, functional mammary glands, not ordinary mammary glands, comes under reproductive system, and I will explain you now. I will show you the diagram now. Okay, now look at the diagram of female reproductive system, 124th page in your textbooks. Okay, open your textbooks. Now I explain you. First one is the ovary. Ovary you can see here, and neighboring to ovary is the funnel, that is fallopian tubule. Funnel, two fallopian tubules are there on either side. At the center, uterus is there. Actually, this is the fetal bag. Okay, then next one is cervix and vagina. Okay, and here how this will be functioned, all these parts. Let us discuss now. See, first a pair of ovaries you can see on both sides, then a pair of fallopian tubules on both the sides, then uterus at the center, and vagina, and the functional mammary glands only during this natal time. Okay, then in detail I will explain you now. Okay, now look at the board. See here, ovaries located in the abdominal cavity, and the cellular bubbles in the ovary are called Graafian follicles. Actually, what are Graafian follicles? The cellular bubbles, cells, actually the bubble-like cells, they are present in the ovary. These are called as Graafian follicles, and these ovaries are located in the abdominal cavity. As they grow, they develop cavities with fluid. So these Graafian follicles, when they grow, they develop in cavities, and these cavities are filled with some fluid. Okay, what is the fluid? Let us see now. In each cavity, single ovum is formed, and this single ovum is formed by the meiosis, the process of meiosis, that is reduction division. Already you have learned in the previous class. Then when an ovum matures, the follicle ruptures at the ovary, and the tiny ovum is flushed out. So first the ovum matures. After the maturation of the ovum, the egg will be flushed out. Okay, then the release of egg or ovum is called as ovulation. So the release of egg or ovum is called as ovulation. Then fallopian tubes. These are 2 in number, and already we had seen in the diagram now. And these are the widened funnels of oviducts. The ovum enters into it. Okay, so in this fallopian tubules only the ovum enters, and these tubes extend from the neighborhood of ovary to the muscular thick-walled uterus. Already I showed you the diagram, and there you could see the uterus. Then fertilization occurs as the ovum passes to the fallopian tube. So the fertilization occurs only in the fallopian tube. Remember this. Then after this fertilization, this enters into the after meiosis. Actually, the second phase of meiosis of ovum is carried out after the entry of sperm. After the entry of sperm, the second phase of meiosis takes place. But before the fusion, remember this. So before fusion, after the entry. Okay, after the entry, the second phase of meiosis will take place, no doubt. But both will fuse. Then before the fusion only, the meiosis will take place. Okay. Then after fusion of both nuclei, ovum and the ovum will be formed, and this transforms into zygote. So after the fusion after both nuclei, this ovum transforms into zygote. Then zygote undergoes mitotic division in the uterus, and then actually this mitotic division will take place in fallopian tubule. Then it enters into the uterus, and here in uterus it develops into the solid ball of cells. Okay, so it undergoes number of divisions, and the new life will be started there. Okay, then uterus. Let us learn about uterus. Uterus, it is an inverted pear-shaped one. Okay, inverted pear-shaped one, and the inner layer is endometrium. The inner layer is called as endometrium, and after menstruation the inner layers are thickened. Actually, this is very common experience among girls during the puberty stage. So after menstruation the inner layers are thickened. Then if no fertilization, the endometrium disintegrates and passes out as menstrual fluid. Okay, so if fertilization is not there, this endometrial walls will be disintegrated as menstrual fluid. If fertilization occurs, then this endometrium thickens and ready to receive the embryo. And actually this endometrium is nothing but the nutrient to the developing embryo. So it nourishes and disposes the waste of embryo also. So both the functions will be done by this endometrium. First of all, it nourishes the embryo. At the same time, it disposes the waste of the embryo. So these two things will be done by the endometrial wall of the uterus. So this is about female reproductive system. Okay, thank you. I hope you understand this.